だか元気がないね。
This is Ashley with WatchMojo, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 10 times anime companies were forced to apologize.
Don't you agree?
一ネタ入れておこうと思うんだ。いや、シリアスな感じになりそうな時には、その前に笑えるネタ入れといた方がいいかなって。
For this list, we're going to be looking at the times where the studios behind our favorite anime had to hang their heads in shame due to crossing some kind of line. What other anime corporations do you think screwed the pooch? Let us know in the comments. And as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next. Number 10, Kadokawa Backlash. Don't ask us why a show as mediocre and seemingly low budget as Kemono Friends blew up, but it did, and then some. Naturally, so much hype and love from fans would prompt a sequel series, only this time it came with a slight alteration. The director had been fired. Given how many credited him for the show's success, having Tatsuki be unceremoniously let go from the project due to an apparent contract infringement left fans outraged, leading to global condemnation of the sequel season and the company behind it. If that wasn't bad enough, Kadokawa had the voice actresses apologize on their behalf. Number 9, Dugong Dilemma.
What's that? No Pokemon? How are we gonna finish this shoot?
You all remember Dexit, right? How Pokemon fans everywhere were left aggravated at how few of the original Pokédex was transferred over to Sword and Shield. Turns out there was some unexpected fallout. During an episode of Twilight Wings, a short online Pokemon spin-off, several Dugong were featured swimming around. Harmless, right? Wrong. Since Dugong isn't actually in Sword and Shield, fans felt this was a wet slap to the face. Probably the only time you'll ever see anyone going gaga over a Dugong.
Don't you agree?
Number 8, Studio Gohan's Sticky Fingers. Die-hard fans of Clamp Properties were probably eager to see a reimagining of one of its less well-known titles. Magical girls, LGBT undertones, sparkles, you know how it goes. Alas, any hope of seeing Tokyo Babylon 2021 was left dead and buried when it was cancelled even before making it to air. Turns out that some of their costume designs looked suspiciously like those belonging to other artists, leading to accusations of stealing. Guess you could say Studio Gohan's got clamped. Number 7, Call for Prayer. How often does an anime's background music end up causing controversy? Because that's exactly what happened with the second season of Noragami. Turns out that the music featured in Noragami Aragoto sounded very similar to the Islamic call for prayer, something that Muslim watchers were none too pleased about. As a result, the producers had to make a public apology before delaying the second season outright in order to fix the error. Poor Yato.
あれ系ってさ、早めに言っとかないといつの間にかなくなってたりするよな。
Number 6, Silverlink's Prank.
いや、シリアスな感じになりそうな時には、その前に笑えるネタ入れといた方がいいかなって。
いらねえよ。
This one is so infamous it poisoned its own anime. Kokoro Connect was just your average slice of life with the occasional dirty joke and romantic subplot thrown in for extra spice, as well as the whole body swapping thing. Behind the scenes though, things were a little sourer. Turns out those in power decided to pull a little prank on young up-and-coming voice actor Mitsuhiro Ichiki, who thought he had bagged himself a role.
おかずっていうのはあれか、いわゆる
Unfortunately, not only was the audition fake, but they secretly filmed him saying embarrassing lines before exposing them to the public audience. Some would say it was harmless, the majority declared it degrading and unnecessary.
だから全員敵だ。その中でも多分太一が一番の敵なんだ。
Number 5, dramatical murder of their own anime.
レンも気をつけろよ。いらっしゃいませ。
The jokes practically write themselves. Of course, this yaoi series isn't the first anime to be of such dismal quality it caused outrage, but it's pretty rare for a studio after only the 3rd episode to have to come out and admit they messed up. The quality drop was really that bad, and all because the animation shown was supposedly not fit for public release, but had still somehow slipped onto broadcast regardless. The fangirls were certainly not impressed, especially after what happened to their precious Alba.
なんだよその態度。別に。
Number 4, Peko vs Diablo.
それ本当？
If there's one piece of advice every anime studio should take to heart, it's this: never mess with the VTubers. They are far more powerful than you will ever be. The production company for How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Omega found this out the hard way when one of their background characters turned out to be a borderline replica of famed VTuber Usada Pekora. Considering they had used their likeness without their permission, the studio swiftly apologized and promised to alter the character design for future rebroadcasts. Fear the VTubers. Number 3, SAO's bad habits. While many people have a variety of criticisms for Sword Art Online's franchise, it does have another track record that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Following the event in Alicization, where Yuchio saved his female friend from being assaulted by a pair of irredeemable punks, there was a fresh outcry from fans who were sick and tired of seeing this kind of content.
もう普通の術じゃ間に合わない。てめえを分けてください。
This prompted the author of the light novels to apologize, saying he would be veering away from that kind of content in the future.
僕の方こそ謝らなきゃ。ごめん。怖い思いをさせてしまって。
Number 2, UFO Table Tax Evasion. How is this even possible? These are the talents behind Demon Slayer Mugen Train, the animated movie that made more money than God. They shouldn't have had an issue when it comes to paying taxes. Is this how Demon Slayer Season 2 got funded? All we know is that the much-beloved studio has been indicted for tax evasion worth 137 million yen, somewhere in the region of $900,000. Apparently, everything's settled now. We just hope that it hasn't put a pin on Tanjiro's future ventures. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Anno vs Gainax.
母さん、一緒に死んでちょうだい。作動しな。なぜ？
Damn it, Gainax! We've already spent a lifetime waiting for the official conclusion to Evangelion, and here you are causing more delays and stirring up trouble by refusing to pay people.
ぬか喜びと自己嫌悪を重ねるだけ。
Turns out the only people that Anno hates more than fans who send death threats is the company he helped set up. The ongoing lawsuit, which relates to unpaid royalties to Anno and his own studio, Kara, has gotten so ugly and disruptive that fellow Gainax founder Hiroyuki Yamaga had to come out with an apology. Given how Anno has spent decades working on the same project, we doubt he's gonna give up the chase when it comes to grabbing the 100 million yen that's owed to him. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.